My name is Lance Miley, and this is The Place Live. Join us for a behind-the-scene look at Project Rock School, a place where musicians, creators, and future industry leaders come together, celebrating Making Music Matter for Kids' 10th year anniversary and Rock School's grand opening, Labor Day weekend 2027. The past months, I've created 6 videos. The first one about the organization. The second one was how we plan to end the bureaucracy on music education. The third is about this YouTube channel. The fourth is about Indie Music Inc. The fifth is about our full-service production. And in today's video is a personal invitation to join us in Project 2027, Rock School. So let's dive in. This isn't just another school or venue that we're building. It's an ecosystem powered by modern-day government policy and old-school music industry technology, an epicenter launchpad for a nationwide music education performance movement. First, if you love music as much as we do and support kids' music education, hit that like button. It helps make music matter. Rock School is a fully integrated ecosystem that connects live performance, artist development, and music education. At the center is a professional designed live venue with the capacity to hold 250 to 500 people. This size allows for consistent ticket revenue, strong audience engagement, and the ability to host everything from emerging artists to established regional, national, and independent acts. The venue will feature industry sound and lighting, ensuring that every show meets professional expectation. Behind the scene, there's a fully equipped green room and production staff to create a reliable, high-quality experience for the artists and partners alike. But the real value is how the venue connects to a larger mission. This space will operate in partnership with Indie Music Inc., an independent music label focused on developing and promoting emerging talent. Artists won't just perform here, they'll have a pathway to grow through professional recording, branding, distribution, and content creation. And at the same time, the venue directly supporting Making Music Matter for Kids. Through the nonprofit, we will provide access to music education, scholarships, and hands-on learning opportunities for young people, especially those who might not otherwise have access. This will create a powerful pipeline for school-age kids to enter through the nonprofit and gain access to instruments, education, and mentorship. As they grow, they'll gain real-world experience inside the venue through rehearsal, workshops, and live performance opportunities. From there, our emerging talent can connect with Indie Music Inc., where they receive support to develop their careers, produce content, and reach a wider audience. All of this happens within one connected ecosystem. At Rock School, School of Music, we have no need for talent scouts, A&R reps. We build rock bands. So if you would like to see your federal tax dollars reach kids' music education, then hit that bell. Let's stay connected so you don't miss a thing. The venue itself also functions as a content engine with built-in live stream and recording capabilities. Every performance becomes high-quality digital content, creating digital revenue and expanding our reach far behind the physical space. For donors and partners, this is a unique opportunity to invest in, combining live events, artist development, digital media production, and youth music education. And it's just not about hosting shows, it's about building careers, creating access and developing the next generation of artists and industry professionals, where industry meets opportunity and local talent becomes global content. And when a single stage powers an entire creative ecosystem with a decade of movement behind us, Project Rock School and Making Music Matter for Kids' 10th year anniversary will bring Nashville's Music City to the Jersey Shore and help rad parents ignite their children's learning with free 21st century state-of-the-art music education that brings the cool back to school. So here's the facts. Creating a music revolution like this is absolutely necessary, more so than ever. For years, kids' music education has been on the chopping block, particularly in low-income areas, and tax skyrocket like here in New Jersey, continued budget cuts, and outdated music programs that kids have little to no interest in. So let me ask you, do you believe that your hard-earned tax dollars are being put to good use? Or would you rather see those tax dollars used to support kids' music? If so, hit that like button and leave a comment and keep watching. Between 2021 and 2024, Washington spent over $450 billion, yes, billion, that's with a B, on the COVID Learning Loss Relief Fund to help kids catch up on schoolwork, keep them connected, and rebuild engaging programs. When you combine the COVID relief with the annual federal and state education budget, the total amount reached to nearly $1 trillion per year. While kids' test scores crashed to record lows, teachers laid off, kids' programs continue to get cut, forcing families to pay out of pocket for decent music education. So where did those taxes go? I'm glad you asked. On February 21st, 2025, the Department of Government Efficiency found billions of COVID relief funds used for political priorities and unclaimed luxuries. So ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, is this federal funding or is this federal interference? Let me know in the comments. Do you believe your federal tax dollars should reach families and not politicians? Then like, share, subscribe. Let's make music education matter. Under President Trump's great big beautiful bill, the government has created the largest education tax incentive this country has ever seen. One particular is the Education Choice for Children's Act. How it works is that each state must opt in under its governor's approval. Then taxpayers donate $1,700 to a qualified SGO. Then that SGO must grant 90% of the donation directly to a child's family. The amazing part is the ECCA doesn't just adhere to low income. For example, say you live in an area that earns $100,000. You could earn $300,000 and still be eligible for the grant, making 85 to 90% of the country's general population with kids eligible. While it's helpful for families that wouldn't be able to go out and buy their little rocker, that guitar they want, now they can. Or participate in our Rock School program that gives a year's worth of 21st century performance-based music education, or a laptop, tutoring, or other after-school programs. Pretty much anything that helps a child stay engaged in learning. And on top of that, the donor receives a 100% incentive notice on their tax return. For me, this was amazing news. Unfortunately, our New Jersey governor, Mikey Sherrill, is against the ECCA. Maybe she'll have a change of heart and give our Jersey kids the opportunity to enhance their learning and benefit from the Education Choice for Children's Act. So as we trudge to happy destiny and build our venue's creative ecosystem, we'll be stepping on the national stage by creating the first Music Education Choice for Kids Act and lead a nationwide movement to empower families, granting them access to music education without having to deal with the Department of Education or governor's decisions. While some states, like New Jersey, under Governor Mikey Sherrill, that won't opt into the federal ECCA program, I've taken an initiative to start Project 2027 right here at the Jersey Shore and making Rock School our Music City campaign headquarters. As we build our grassroots effort backed by our federal government's great big beautiful bill's expanded tax incentive for nonprofits and taxpayers, we will soon grow across all 50 states, and our campaign will tap into every available resource and turn federal provisions into community impact, granting families, donors, and partners to see for themselves the tangible benefits for supporting Project 2027. Together with Indie Music Inc. and Making Music Matter for Kids, we're not just building a venue, we're building a future where every child, no matter where they live, will have access to their choice of music education. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we make music matter nationwide. Right now is the perfect time to get involved. Join us as we gear up for Project 2027 as we celebrate Making Music Matter for Kids' 10th year anniversary at Rock School's grand opening. A movement like this is amazing and requires large-scale mobilization of people, from organizing, assembling, preparing, implementing, and gathering resources is a huge undertaking. So to get things started, we've been granted a $10,000 a month advertising budget to rally up a radical crew of professional marketers, musicians, and like-minded business creators to help us fuel this cause. We're on the lookout for talented music teachers that are done with the school's outdated music programs, marketers that know how to move culture, and business minds who understand creativity that can drive the economy, the movers and doers, the builders and the believers, from Middlesex to Cape May County. And it doesn't stop at the Jersey Shore. This is just the blueprint. We're building something this country has never seen before. And it all starts August 2027, Labor Day weekend. And our free fan appreciation celebrating Making Music Matter for Kids' 10th year anniversary at Rock School's grand opening. Join us before everything goes live. So if you're a teacher, a creator, a business owner, a musician, or someone who just believes we can do something different or better, join us, become a crew member, be a part of the build, be a part of the launch, be a part of something that matters. Hit subscribe, stay locked in, and if you want to partner with us, sponsor this or other upcoming fundraising events, or want to become a team leader, now is the time to step in, because we're not waiting for change, we create change. And I'm Lance Miley, and this is The Place Live. We don't just play music, we make music matter. See you in the next one. Keep rocking, and goodbye.